load your sit-down breakfast. Boarding procedure with service passengers require a special assistance and extra time.
Thank you so much. Please decide to enjoy the flight. Hello. Thank you. Please get the bag.
Co to jest?
A, do uszu?
O!
Tutaj sposób. I to kolejne.
Oj, skarpetki.
Okay.
That's nice. Qatar. First time in this part of the world. Nice. So we got all the buses. You can check everything over here. And then we're gonna go on the top to the next level and to the lounge because our flight is not on the board yet, so we need to just go and find the gate where we're gonna be going from. That's a beautiful airport. We are at the North Terminal, and in North Terminal there's only a business lounge. If we want to go use the first class, we need to go to the south, so we need to go take the train to the South Terminal to use the first class lounge for our airline. So you don't have to walk. They have a train inside. Right, honey? Just to save you time, so you don't have to walk. You can walk if you want, but you can take the train. When we got off the train, the teddy bear is right over here. And Safa Lounge is left, so we're going to
Gold
to the
all
lounge.
the way.
Everything is gold. Ah. What a beautiful airport. And it's huge. This is the biggest screen I've ever seen in my life. Whoa. You just have to come here just to tour the airport. Okay. That's our first lounge. Good. So we are right now in Al-Maha Lounge. It turns out that if you do the upgrade online to the first class, but you don't buy actually the full price ticket for the first class, you cannot get into Al-Safa Lounge, so you can only get there when you actually buy a full priced first class ticket. So this lounge is pretty good too. It doesn't have so much selection for the food as we would like to, but it's still a very nice resting place. And then when you come here on a longer leeway, and even if you have a little bit more time, they have places where you can actually sleep and you can stay here for up to 4 hours. So if you are going to be in Qatar, Doha Airport and in Al-Maha Lounge, you get access to the showers. So first come first serve service, nice shelves, and then it comes with the towels, so you don't need to worry about it. So I'm gonna take a quick shower before our flight that's gonna take another probably 14 hours to Miami. So you don't have to worry about shampoo and everything else. Everything is here. And time to go. So this is Doha, and this is the famous teddy bear. Let's go and see it. And in Qatar, at the airport, they have Louis Vuitton. We are in Doha, and that's the famous teddy bear. It's actually made out of metal, but it looks like a real teddy bear. And this is cool. We are right in the center. and you can clearly see every direction where you need to go. So this is Terminal B, Terminal A, and then C, D and E is right over there, so that's where we're gonna be flying from to Amman in a couple of hours. We even have Harrods over here in Qatar. British, lots of British influences. Wow, this is awesome. Harrods tea room. Hi Teddy. So very interesting thing to point out, we are right now in the middle of Ramadan. So as you can see, all this black thing behind me, so there's all alcohol. So if you want to buy alcohol, you can buy it, but everything is hidden behind the curtain. So you should not really see it during the Ramadan, so that's why that's how they do it. And my wife is shopping for a dress. Interesting, interesting. Wow. Look at all this. And now we are walking downstairs. Upstairs is where that train is going, from one side of the airport to the other side. And now it's probably good quarter mile, but it's nice walk. And you have stores over here. It's some kind of a sculptures. It's a very unique experience. Wow, this place is amazing. Look at this. They have a forest inside of the airport. They have real trees. This is the coolest airport I've seen in my life. Right? That's the coolest airport we've seen so far. And you have a walkway on top. Isa, see? The birds are singing. Wow! Isa, see on it, you have a walkway and then playground for the kids. This is so cool. So this is where we're gonna be departing from, gate C57, and on the other side we have a forest. That's amazing. No wonder this place is #1 airport on planet. So unusual. So now we have a male toilet, and the opposite side is a male prayer room. And this is for women. And we got a chance to experience first class in Qatar. Welcome drinks. Cheers.
May I see the boarding pass?
So this was about maybe $250 upgrade, but I think it's worth it. You can stretch your legs, you get a nice comfortable blanket, and we got a meal and whatever we want. And we we got a nice meal.
Wagyu beef.
I got a pretty good meal. Now Isa's got a main course. Fish.
Turbo. And try this sauce.
Wow.
To jest amazing, that sauce.
Wow. Yes, sauce is really amazing. We've just arrived at Amman. There were only 4 of us in the whole first class, and this was really amazing experience. Okay, time to go. So we've just arrived from Doha. We are in Amman.
It's like the baggage claim.
Baggage claim is on the left, and we need to go left. Okay, let's go over here. And Mohammed is supposed to wait for us somewhere. So we just went through the passport control over there, and our tour guide Mohammed already took care of everything, and our visas took us 2 minutes. The airport is really nice. Not too big, not too small. So we are in Amman, Jordan, waiting for our luggage, and it's like 40 minutes past midnight. But we're not tired because we had a good flight, and now the first class in the last leg was really good, comfy. So it's in the middle of the night. On my room, maybe 6 o'clock. Good morning. We just woke up. It's about, I think it's 9 o'clock. And this is the view from our hotel. You can see a lot of dust, sand everywhere. Well, that's the view from the hotel. It's time to go for breakfast. And this is our hotel. We are in Ramadan. Wow, chilly. It's a little bit chilly. And the construction site right in front of us. This is the view from our hotel on Amman, the capital of Jordan. And this is our hotel in Amman. Small room, but nice and clean. With a view, a little dirty window because there is construction on the other side. TV. And of course, bathroom. Where is bathroom? Bathroom too is small but clean and functional. That's all we need. And there is nobody at the hotel. Couple of people. Hotel is just empty. And only basically handful of people. That's it. Now, very interesting thing. So we are during the Ramadan, so it's iftar. That's the meal that a Muslim can have after sundown. So they eat what they, as much as they can. So right now they have a buffet for about 35 local dollars, whatever the currency is, right? Dinar. So it's for about 35 dinar. And they have beautiful, amazing restaurant, and everything is buffet style. So they eat as much as they can. It's beautiful, beautiful restaurant. And now this hotel we are staying at is a very nice rooftop restaurant with basically 360 view on the entire Amman. So it's our first day. We're walking on a tour, self-tour. We want to check out the streets, and it looks beautiful. They have really beautiful housing. Beautiful houses. Yeah. This is very weird for us because it's Saturday, midday. We are kind of in the downtown and there's nobody on the street. It's like almost deserted. Huh. We're trying to go and see We're trying to go and explore the city. There's a bunch of construction going on everywhere, but there's not much going on. I guess everybody's home because it's Ramadan. Maybe they try to save some energy and nobody's working today. We are in Amman. At the mall.
The only thing that's open.
It's open, but it's empty, totally deserted. It's very interesting that there are really very few lights over here. So if you want to cross the intersection, you just need to run. So we need to run for our life. Go, let's go, run. There you go. No lights, no crosswalks for pedestrians. You just have to cross wherever you want. Now we're on the other side. So this is how you cross the big highway. There's a little sidewalk over here, thank God. And then you have a big highway. Before we were basically jumping between the cars, but right on this side to get to the mall. Now I was a little bit smaller and I used my GPS to find the best way to walk in the middle of the town. Amman at night, whole downtown, beautiful. If you are traveling to Jordan and you're thinking about taking different plugs for the power outlet, here's what it is to expect. So this is the one power outlet, and here's another one. So this is kind of looks like European mixed with American, and also in a bottle you'll find something the same. So technically you can use American plug and just plug it right here, it will fit perfectly. Okay, and I'm also carrying this British type of plug which you can also push in and then plug your American plugs. They have amazing selection of local goods. All the nuts, raisins, and everything is super cheap. Very nice raisins.
Is it a typical Japan?
Nice selection of dates. Wow. I guess we're gonna take one pack with us.
6.
Now we've arrived to our famous, supposedly famous restaurant for our first meal.
The breaks that we have here in Jordan, and we call it Shobak. It's very, very thin, and it's one of our traditional breads, and we use it in our main dish, which is what we call it mansa, where we cook the lamb inside the goat yogurt with a steamed rice on the side and with that bread. It's called Shobak.
Freshly made bread. Wow.
Okay. But when you're handing it over to them,
Now we have to pray before we eat. So that's the prayer.
what we call olive salad, olive pickles salad. It will be spicy one, by the way. And we have pickles in general. We call this one
Hello, and it's Monday, 6:30 in the morning. Now it's time to start our tour, and to give you a weather update. It looks a little bit overcast. Temperature outside probably not more than 15 degrees Celsius, and it is rather chilly. I did not expect that cold to be in Jordan, but actually it is. So if you're coming at the end of March, like right now it is, well, don't forget your winter jacket. You may need it. We're going to be going to Petra today, and as our tour guide reported, probably the lowest temperature is gonna be about 9 degrees Celsius.
First of all, guys, let me say for you Sabah al-Khair. This is the Jordanian good morning, or the Arabic good morning. Sabah al-Khair. Sabah al-Khair, it's literally mean good morning.
So we've just arrived at Amman Lounge. There's some remains of the Roman some wszędzie.
This part of the world, there was 5 kingdoms, 3 on the east side of Jordan River and 2 on the west side of Jordan River. We will talk about the one on the east side of Jordan River. In the north, we have the Ammonites, where we are right now in Amman and the north of Jordan, and we have Moab, which is in the middle of Jordan and where we are going today, and we have Edom, which is the south of Jordan and where we are going today in Petra as well. Those are the 3 kingdoms on the east side of Jordan River. You know, those kind of stories were mentioned in the Old Testament. So for the archaeologists, those for them are myth, legendary stories. They never believe in them because they only believe in tangible thing, the archaeologists. So thanks to the God, in 1985, they did find something really valuable here in Jordan. They called it Mosaic board, or nowadays it's known by the black stone. We do have a museum here inside this area where you will find a replica of that black stone. That black stone, basically it has inscription on, says, "Thanks for our God Kamush, who helped us to win the war against the Israelites on the west side of Jordan River." So that actually confirming the story in the Old Testament. So there is no more excuse for the archaeologists. They must to believe in the divine or in the Old Testament and follow the story. They start the opening day here, then they move to Jerash, and the one that we went to yesterday. A lot of people, they will attend to the opening day and the closing day. Notice in front of the big theater we have another small one. That one, it actually was a gathering place. It's a theater that can fit up to 70 people. Use it, and we have our new street right above it. Guys.
And this is the temple of Hercules, that all the leftovers basically. They have lots of earthquakes, so that's what is left. Right over here there is a description saying Hercules temple. I cannot read it, but
Shops and washrooms.
this is the remaining of the mosque, and there is another one.
When they get into the mosque, they have to wash before they get inside. So and there's another water well where we are going to see.
And there's the center of the town where we stayed last night.
Which we will see in a few minutes from now. Thanks. The palace itself, it's actually restored, as you can see. But what's the special thing about the restoration that has been done here? It's considered as a school for the archaeologists as well, because you will find some of the stones are new, some of them are original and repolished or restored. Once the air goes inside, it will push the water down, because the well itself will be empty, will be only full with water. Once they open a way for the air to go, it will push it down. So the water is need an exit.
So this was the open cistern that we just saw, where the water was pushed automatically out of it, and they were supplying all this bus that were behind us, and they were getting fire over here. Everything was heating up, and it's a very complicated system. And we've just arrived at Mount Nebo. This is the place where Moses was shown the promised land, and we are going to see that place.
Much last week.
It is fairly, not I would say chilly, but it's kind of comfortable.
Exactly by the Vatican. By the way, all the churches here we have, they are all under the authority of the Eastern Church in Jerusalem, and as you know, the Eastern Church in Jerusalem, it's under the authority of the Vatican anyway. So all of those places are under the authority of the Vatican, and that's why we say those cards, it's considered as a donation card, because it says that you have donated to the church 3 Jordanian dinar, which is the interface to this side. So when they were remodeling this area, they decided to build or make that villa over there, which is actually presenting the wise man, which is an old man with beard. As much as you get closest to that man with the beard, you will see more faces are integrated into the pillar itself, and those faces are actually presenting stories in the Bible. Again, Siyaga, its a name was mentioned in the Old Testament. Nebo or Nebo, it's the one that mentioned in the New Testament. That says a Christian holy place where we are.
And that's the Holy Land. And that's the beautiful church at Mount Nebo.
Come on guys, family! This way.
And milestone from the 6 miles of the Roman road. Those are milestones. They were buried 1/3 in the ground to indicate a distance. At the time there was only 1400 meters. Okay, so
11 and 10 o'clock should be Jerusalem mountain. In a clear day you can easily see even the buildings there.
Okay.
Wow.
But for you guys,
is a
you're
Dead Sea
going
in
back
front of us.
again to the Dead Sea at the end of your journey here in Jordan. So when you are facing the sea, all the lights that you will see on the other side, they are in Israel.
We are inside the church of Mount Nebo. You can see original Roman mosaics. And this is the sculpture by local artists of Moses' stuff. So this is the stuff that he supposedly put it down over here. And of course we have a bunch of cats.
Okay, Maciej, everybody go.
Stones that we bring in from all around Jordan. We're talking about granite, marble, limestones, and basalt. And between the 4 types of stones, we do have 18 natural colors that we use in mosaics. So we bring them out as rocks, and then we'll be able to slide them into a machine of a high-pressure water hacksaws. The stones will become out in these strips and bars, so it'll be a lot easier to them as an artist to cut it by then into small little cube shapes Size-wise, we're talking about 1 millimeter all the way up to 1/2 centimeter. So, based on their experience as an artist, first thing they will do, they'll bring that piece of cloth, they will do their own drawing of the design, they'll start to choose the type and the colors of the stone and cut it and shape it, and do it using this kind of a very temporary traditional dough that is made out of wheat flour and water that they boil until it become like this, so it's gluten dough, very traditional. I believe all of us used that one time. Yeah?
Clag.
Oh, yeah. So the process will be cutting, shaping the stones, dipping it into the glue, then glue above the drawing piece by piece. At the very end of this process, what you're watching here, it will be the back side of the artist, not the display side. So they are doing it in a reverse, mirror-wise, back to front technique. But why is that? If you go ahead and touch this side, you're going to feel all that roughness and roughness and not so flat surface. So it doesn't matter for us. This side is much what matters for us is the flat, smooth side. They glue above the drawing on top of a piece of cloth. Making sense. But still, we're going to need that rough side. Why? Because once the artist is done from doing all the stones, the very next step will be framing it. So we'll cut it out within a piece of cloth. We're going to bring this side in gently. We will flip it into the frame. Before we flip it, we will apply the permanent glue, which is a layer of white cement and sand will be applied. So once this side is flipped, it will be dipped into the cement. And that piece of cloth will be removed gently by pouring and spraying some hot water and vinegar. And that will help it gently to dissolve it off the glue. Then we'll be ended up with a final smooth side appealing to us, and the very last process will be filling the gaps between the stones by the way the grout work. I'm making it sound easy, but it's not.
I'm looking at this.
What are you doing?
This is a tree of life. All these things made right here. It's mosaic by local artists. And this is basically made with the help of the Queen of Jordan. Even if you want to have it shipped, they have this initiative where they ship everything for living films all over the world. That's amazing artistry. So we are here in Manama. We're so close to Jerusalem and this is Dead Sea.
So nowadays we call this Mosaic floor as actually because of the roots of the pilgrimage. Place for the three divine religions, Jewish, Christianity, and even Muslims. It was their first destination before Mecca as well. Then we have number 2 in the map, which is actually Bethlehem, which is the place where Jesus born, and this is where the Christianity started from, exactly from this place, and that's why it's mentioned on this map. Number 3, which is actually the Dead Sea itself, and that's why we call it the Dead Sea, because there's nothing living in it except some little bacteria for the skin. That's why a lot of people, they go there for health treatments to the Dead Sea. And even you will notice the one who drew or made that map, he already shows that there was no people are fishing from the sea. They were actually mining salt. See the salt back? So even the Dead Sea, they were using it to mine the salt since ever. And we can prove that by this map. Then number 4, it's mentioned here, not just because Jordan River, it's actually because this area right here. This is the place where Jesus gets baptized by John the Baptist. According to the New Testament says that Jesus, he did cross Jordan River and get baptized by John the Baptist, which is on the east side of Jordan River, exactly in this place. And even still, that church, you can see it by your eyes until this moment. And even I will let you know, because we will have actually an excursion on Friday. If you want to visit that site, you can do it, which is the Bethany site. Then we have number 5, which is Jericho. You know, guys, Jericho, it has actually one of the oldest settlements on this planet, the Wall of Jericho, the Tree of Life, Yusha bin Nun, all those. You know the Wall of Jericho, that Prophet Yusha? That why it's mentioned right here. This is where the wall was in Jericho.
And this is the original mosaic in Madaba that shows in Taiwan at the time. Jordan River, Dead Sea, Jerusalem is here. So in this town, all the houses on the outside have to be original because on the other side you can only remodel it on the inside. But actually this is the original wall. In this restaurant, as you can see, was renovated, but it's beautiful.
Kicia.
O, jaka kicia. O, jejkuś. Now we are at Umm Ar-Rasas. Umm Ar-Rasas. Ar-Rasas is located 30 kilometers south of Madaba in central Jordan. The site has been associated with the biblical settlement mentioned in the book of Jeremiah. In 2004, the site was inscribed as UNESCO World Heritage Site. So this used to be a church, and before that this was a caravan station for all the caravans that were going through the area. You can see the mosaic.
Or even back to that time, this part of the world was under the occupation of the Muslim Empire. It's in there, Maidaba. You remember I told you Madaba is one of the only cities that the ancient name has never changed? Because we already find it even on this mosaic floor mentioned as Maidaba. And this is a Greek word, it means the fruit basket. There it is, all of you guys, you can read it, Alexandria, which is the one below the
Huge.
staircase. Now we'll go to the one on the left hand side.
Ancient ruins. Wow. It's not a mosaic. They just found.
Yes, I'm gonna leave it as good. And they don't want people to be here.
It looks like brand new.
It is.
There are a bunch of mosaics hidden over here. Okay, there's another one. They just keep it covered so they don't get damaged. So all this floor is full of mosaics. And there are more mosaic floors over here. Another mosaic. And here.
So what they are doing, guys, in all the towns and all the cities in Jordan during Ramadan, you will find the young boys doing that, which is actually giving food for the drivers and people are traveling on those highways, because we are very close from the call of the prayer. So they know that all the shops, they will be closed during the call of the prayer, so they don't need to search for food. They give them like juice, water, and even a date with halgoum, which is the Turkish delight in it. So just to break his fast while he's driving. And the other thing they were asking him to do, but we told him we can't, which is actually because they know that he's not from the local. They do have food. It's gonna be served there for anyone is traveling and he don't have family as well.
We just stopped at the rest stop for a little break. As you can see, it is so foggy. We are at about 1300 meters above the sea level, and it's really foggy, and it's kind of drizzling, and it's really cold. Oof. That's the part of Jordan I did not expect. Let's go to the store. Yeah. Good. And they have everything in the store, everything that you need. And the prices are cheap. Ooh, 60 cents, 80 cents, wow. They even have a Polish product, wafelki. Look, wafelki. The big ones. And they have wafelki on the bottom. Oh, sure.
Right, I'm not gonna let you try everything from the first day.
Because of high elevation, this area experiences a lot of fog. And as a matter of fact, we saw really one nasty bus crash on the way to Petra. So if you're gonna plan to drive in this area, be careful. You can get really dense fog. And it's almost 7 p.m. We've just arrived to Petra. That's our hotel. And entrance to the Petra is right behind me. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, yeah, this is our home for tonight. Beautiful room. Nice, nice, nice. From the go, has a good deals. And of course the manager of the hotel is the cousin of our tour guide. Everybody's family. Regular toilets, good. Nice showers. Beautiful. And we have a nice view. That's no balcony, but this looks nice. And this is the entrance to Petra, where we're gonna go to see tomorrow. Right in front of us. Forecast for tomorrow. 11 tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. 11. And rain showers stormy from Wednesday. Looks much better. Okay, let's go for dinner. What a nice place.
I don't think, like, I don't think we have a table, like whoever.
I think it's a buffet, or you can eat.
Whatever we want, or you
It's a nice place. So we got everything from the buffet. The weird thing is that I have no idea what this is. So all those new dishes we're gonna try for the first time. Looks yummy. Buffet is so huge that I have to try everything. The one thing that I remember, it's Ali, whatever that is. This is something with the meat, but it's really delicious, and I have no idea what this looks like. I don't know. Everything is delicious. No ice cream?
No ice cream. There's no ice cream.
That's what's playing tonight on TV. This Petra Moon Hotel has amazing breakfast selection, so if you ever get to be here, I highly recommend this hotel. You will not gonna be hungry. All the different yogurts, fruits. Hot breakfast. This is my favorite. And this is good too. And you get everything. Okay, so we have a Tuesday morning, and here's a Petra right over there, and it's windy like freaking crazy. Wow. So this is our hotel, Petra Moon, and this is Petra. And we're going right here. That's the main entrance to Petra historical site. Fortunately, we don't have a great weather, but it should be fine.
So just right behind me, we have the map of the whole site, and even I will show you what we're gonna do today. So first of all, guys, we start our tour today from number 1 all the way to number 13, which we called it the main train. but you guys are all in good shape to do an extra walk. And even guys, because I want to check first with them about the shuttle bus. If the shuttle bus will be available today, and I'm sure that it's going to be available today, it's going to start from here. So that usually we walk it all the way back from number 13 to number 1. But nowadays you have that option to ride the shuttle bus and drive you back again to the visitor center. And even they don't drop you off up there, they will drop you off inside the visitor center near the gate, and I will show you where it's going to be the drop off point. And then you will walk back by yourself to the hotel. That's the option for the shuttle bus. If you want to walk it by yourself, you can, if you would like to walk it back by yourself.
So we are right now in a visitor center because there is a war going on in Israel. As you can see, this place is deserted, which is great for us. Unfortunately, the weather is not cooperating too much and it's kind of foggy. Hopefully it's not gonna rain. Other than that, it's pretty good. Temperature probably 9 below, probably definitely below 10 degrees Celsius. Wow, this is awesome. It's freaking cold. It's freaking cold.
Actually four. Arabic, Assyrian, Egyptian. Through the canyon or a sea, which goes for 2 days.
If you plan to go to Petra in March like we did, expect really cold temperatures. You're gonna need a winter jacket and temperature can go even below 0 Celsius. So be prepared. From this point you start to go inside of the canyon, and that's the most picturesque part of the whole trek.
Oh, this is awesome.
And also this is only the water speed. Because they were idle without anybody shape. By the way, and close one. And here where we are planning.
Those were the place where there was ceramic pipes bringing the water down to the town.
This area where we are right now, I'm sure that most of you have seen it, but you would never recognize it.
Right into the
In a movie, yes.
Right is the lost.
Which one? Yes. You see the last, the other one. Nowadays, we are in the 20th century, and or late, should be the mountains and the ocean, because we have seen high pressure to be shaped like that. This is the green one, it's different, which is roundabout inside roundabout, which is mean infinity, life never ends. And even those 3 lines are presenting the life of the human. You born neutral and you do have 2 paths. Either you go to the right or to the left, good and bad. Heaven, hell. This is what the differentiation are mean. So we believe that this is
Nabatiana.
Welcome from Petra. There's even a tree growing here. This place treasury. We're coming through the small entrance, and that's our focal point of this place. A bit windy.
You want to have a good photo with good lighting?
And we made it to the treasury at Petra. This is awesome. The canyon. That's what you get. Wow. We are at the treasury finally. It looks a little bit different than on the movies. Stands with food, toilets. Somebody's hiding.
Where the Egyptian one, which is the one next to
The
it,
facade that is eroded by the wind, by the
even you can see the feathers
rain.
on the top.
Oh, nice and warm. Nice and
So
warm.
guys, again, those are all houses and tombs because the Nabatean, they were using one of the oldest burying design, which is actually an Indian burying design, and still there is a lot of villages in the north of India are still doing the same exact thing, where they bury their family members inside their house. But the difference between the Nabatean and the Indian they keep the body exposed, like anyone can walk into the house and they will see the body.
You can see right over there the channels that contain the pipes bringing the water down to the whole city. That's amazing how they did it. This is amazing how big this place is. Whole bunch of caves right everywhere. You can see all the caves right here. People used to live here. And there's a trail we're gonna go up. They have the benches outside so they can sit. That's inside. It's too dark. Oh, it's so nice and warm. So delicious. Whew. Very nice facade. Colors so amazing. Wow.
actually it's one of the largest tombs in the ancient city, and it can contain up to 24 dead bodies according to the archaeologists. And we believe it used to be a big family, and it's called Onisho tomb. What's making it special, guys, after the earthquake, you can see all the minerals inside the mountain here. Yellow, salt, sulfur, white, silica, gray, magnesium, red is iron. And one of the things that you can do, guys, is climbing up here and take a photo like you are standing inside the frame. You are the bravest. I will do the rope for you so you can climb easier. See that step? You can use.
Sì, credi che se lo farà bravo, credi. Sì.
Size. What is that temple? It's one of the freestyle temples that built by the Nabatean, and that kind of design we call it the box inside a box, or the Assyrian design, which has one big hole in the middle, two passageway on each side of the main hall like the basilica shape, with the holy of the holiest area, or the nave. But if you look to the temple now, guys, especially to the holy of the holiest area or the nave, you will find it a little bit up a higher level than the main floor. So they lift up that holy of holiest area to put or to install a theater inside the app. And inside the orchestra of the theater itself, there is a place where they can put the altar and turn around. And this is the one that they did find inside it, the Petra scrolls, which is the one they were talking about women's rights and about the election here in Petra. Because you know, guys, that the first group of humans on this planet start to give the rights for women was the Nabatean. And we figured it out because those scrolls, and you can find them even in our museum, where it shows those scrolls that there were a lot of women owning caravans and own lands in this area. And this was the first time on earth we did find women are involved in something. Since ever until nowadays, guys, this was the first time. So that's why they are very popular and well known, even the Nabatean themselves. Inside the Agora area, they did find a swimming pool to give you the reports after they found something in you, and even the pandemics make them delayed because they stopped working during the pandemic. And that was excavated by Brown University. It's an American university. They came and even they excavated that.
Yeah, right now at the end of the trail, and there's an Nabatean restaurant, and there is another one over there to the right. You can get the sandwiches right here, hot meal inside. They even have a normal espresso machine, and you can get buffet style lunch. It shows sandwiches like this, chicken shawarma, cappuccino. We are ready to hit the trail again. And the prices are really reasonable, and good quality food over here. If you want, you can always take a ride back on a donkey. And here it says in Polish, zimne napoje, cold drinks. Wow. Well, anyway, The local Bedouins still live here, you can see. And there's some openings on the top. I don't know if they live on the top, but yeah, there's a door. There's another door right here. Gonna take a little walk, and then we're going back to the hotel. This will take us about probably 2 hours. The weather finally cleared up. It's nice and sunny, and it's finally not freezing. It's a local Bedouin place, so they still live here. There's on the stairs to heaven, which is to the monastery. And we did a good job. We had all the guys. Yes. Yes. Jaki jestem słodziutki. Ojejku, jejku. Okay, good.
We gotta get some food from the...
These are really stunning over here. Amazing how beautiful this place is. Last views from Petra. We are reporting from Petra, Isa and Maciej. It's amazing. This place is really something. You gotta come here. This is mid-March and really not that many people here. It feels like almost deserted, but that's how we like it. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What I also wanted to mention is that right now it's mid-March 2024, and because of the war, this place actually has about 80% less of tourists than normal. So this does affect the local economy. You can see a bunch of taxis over here. Probably some of the hotels are empty. 80%, that's a big number, and the local people, they actually live mostly out of tourism because there was nothing else to do in this area. And now it's in the afternoon. We came from our touring of Petra, and the weather is now amazing. That's the whole panoramic view of Petra, which has about, I think, 40,000 people. So it's actually a pretty big town, and as you can see, a bunch of hotels everywhere. Although the place is not as packed as normal because of the war in Israel. And this is the visitor center where you start your tour, and then you go all the way past those hills. I think Petra is somewhere right behind that hill. That evening we've decided to take a cooking class that was organized by our tour guide in a restaurant that was really close by to the hotel. Good morning, good morning. Beautiful, gorgeous day starting at Petra. Today is our day 2 in Petra, and as you can see, it is empty again. Weather today is fantastic, not even one cloud. Still pretty chilly, maybe around 10 to probably 15 degrees Celsius is gonna be today. And we are the only ones. Actually, Isa is here. Isa is here. Yes.
I'm here.
We have another hour or so of walking, so we're gonna see what we can today, and then we're going to Wadi Rum later today. Now with the sun up, not cloudy like yesterday. Now we have beautiful colors today. Yes, beautiful colors. Hey baby. And again we are at Treasury, which is actually a tomb, not a treasury. And the colors are really amazing today. Not even one cloud in the sky. Rail on the top. I don't know if this is finished or not. You can see the big steps, and Isa is brave. For the second day, she's going up and down, up and down. We are now on the rooftop of Petra in our hotel. It's really even chilly, but they have a really beautiful place right here on top. Right here, this hotel has an awesome pool. There's no water now, of course, because it's too cold. But in the summertime, wow, that's gonna be like a beautiful oasis.
Clean and even if you want to drink it, but only you can drink it from right here where the running water comes. See guys, the running water is coming from this area. And the spring itself is coming from beneath that rock. We believe that this workhouse rocks that has been headed by Moses' staff according to the stories of the Old Testament, and still until this moment it's running. By the way, even the Rabbis themselves, they were using this water spring to irrigate their south part and their west part. You remember the Auburn channel, the one for 16 kilometers? It was actually feeding from this water spring.
So this has to be a holy rock, because they believe that Moses hid the staff on this rock, and from under this rock the spring started.
But unfortunately the archaeologists will try to study how the Rabbis they were giving the shapes to the family, and when they start to do their research, they ruin the system, and we can't activate especially.
That's the view of entire Petra. Right behind me there's Israel. Right over there.
We did sign an agreement with Israel they give us water because we are the second country of lack of water, and the second country of lack of water, and we give them electricity. They give us water, we give them electricity since the 16th of April 2020. All the Arabic country flags, did you notice most of the Arab country flags are containing those four colors: white, red, black, green. Those four colors, each one of those colors are actually representing something. The red in all those flags are representing the Hashemite royal family, which is the Jordanian royal family. If you notice, Jordan, the kingdom of the Hashemite. So the Hashemite are actually the family name of our royal family. This is their tribal name.
Now we stopped at the truck stop to get some food, and everything is gonna be freshly made, so we need to wait a little bit. And we just got a good espresso from the truck stop. We are probably 10-15 minutes away from our Wadi Rum hotel and desert, and this is where we are. Beautiful. Okay, we finally here.
Welcome to Wadi Rum.
Welcome, salam.
Walaikum assalam.
And we finally arrived to Wadi Rum, and behind us are pillars of wisdom. It's one special place. Amazing views. And we're sleeping here tonight. What a view. Perfect weather, not even one cloud, and views like on Mars. Stop.
And the formation of the mountain in this area. Since the humans, since ever they did find about those water spring, we have one of the inscription in this area back to 3000 BC, which is a graffiti inscription, which is just right up there. Oh, yeah. Man and woman holding hands with two baby foot and the oryx or the ibex. Kind of sign, or what is the meaning of that inscription? The man and woman and the baby foot are actually telling you that you are not by yourself in this desert once you see it. Their letters are having a lot of comments, dots, and movements above the letter and below the letters.
where this one it has nothing. This is the ancient Arabic script, which is the people they never use after 620.
Oh, do you like it, honey? Wadi Rum.
Wow. Unbelievable.
It's crispy. Views cannot be more stunning than here. So we've just arrived to our bubble hotel at Wadi Rum. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, you're gonna be in a bubble just like you wanted.
We're gonna be in a bubble. I wanna be in a bubble so bad. First in Iceland, then in other places, and I finally get to be in a bubble.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice and warm.
And there's a Wi-Fi here, passport camp 2023. It's amazing. We're in a desert, and it comes 2023.
That's gonna be our private dinner.
Wow. You want to see RV, which is actually one of our traditional food. We cook it under the ground. We light the wood until it's turned into charcoal. Then we put the food above each other on layers, and we close it by this lid on to make sure that there's no air inside. And we say bon appetit after. So guys, in Jordan we don't say wow when we see something interesting. We say mashallah. Mashallah.
And there's some chickens as well.
So guys, those are the vegetables. The chicken and the lamb is here, and this is the rice, which is the one that's under the ground. So all the dripping of those vegetables and everything, it actually will be under the ground.
That's amazing.
Wow. So those are normal houses, tents, and we got the bubble for a little upgrade of 50 local currency. 50 dirhams, I guess. 510. This is our home for tonight. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's a tent. Wow. And we're gonna have a beautiful view. Wow. This is awesome. And we have a private bathroom. Shower and everything. Perfect. Wow. This is cool. So I just went out to check the area. So those are the regular tents that you get, and those are bubbles. Like I said, because there are not that many people here at this moment, they offered us an upgrade for about 50 dirhams, which is nothing, because this normally goes for about, I think, 100 or 150 per person. And this is the stunning view that we have. You can already see the moon, and I guess they are more exclusive domes. I see those. There are some blue ones that have a ceiling that is covered by the glass. I guess those are the top ones, and the bubbles are similar to the ones that we're staying are also over here. And there's basically nobody here, and it's nice and quiet. Sunset is about to start. We have probably another 15-20 minutes. Wow, this is awesome. Wow. Let's go for dinner. Let's go for dinner. So those are the regular houses that you have here, probably for the lowest price. Then you have probably those tents over there, and then you have a second class this, and a first class are those bubbles. Wow. And I'm going for dinner. And there are more of the same on the opposite side of this valley. This is our private, there's nobody at the camp except us.
She's running.
So you can see everything is empty. So we have a private camp just for all these 10 people.
We have a picture.
So we are having this chicken.
We dug it.
This is what we're gonna have tonight.
Well, actually, that's
Chicken with all the vegetables. Freshly made.
you've got to have a celebration. You've got to have enough people to cook for.
Okay.
This is where we are staying tonight, on a desert, in those bubbles. This was unbelievable night, but it's like it was freezing. Still is. And this is the view that we have from our bubble. We are on Mars, right?
Yes, we are on Mars.
We look out the window and we are on Mars. Finally it's warm, We'll figure out the AC. I mean the heating system. So it's nice and toasty now in our bubble. And the last views of our camp. On this part of the tour we are leaving Wadi Rum in south of Jordan and we are moving north towards Dead Sea. We are at Shobak castle. That was the Crusaders castle from, I guess, 1428, and it's located right on top of this hill where we're going right now. And we're going to do the church.
And more function, which is actually give you more wide angle. Salah ad-Din watching towers, they give you 190 degree of vision, where the Crusaders, they only give you 140 degree. The reason is actually the development that the Muslims, they add to those arches, so they can adjust the size of the watching tower the way they want and the size of the arch the way they want. And this is actually for the weak point all the way here to where we are. and then go around the castle to that checkpoint or the
Bronze
water tower
Age
where
caves.
the tax,
Right here.
tax is going
Right
to the
here.
south.
No, it's at Bronze Age.
And that's our hotel for tonight. Holiday Inn Resort by the Dead Sea. Beautiful. That's the hotel. So we are below the sea level, around 300 meters below the sea level, and the bottle in my backpack that I had was empty. Look what happened, it's just the pressure compressed the bottle. It's amazing. This place is big. There's a jacuzzi. Wow. And then we have a swimming pool, and the Dead Sea is behind us. And Dead Sea is behind all this. Was here. There's a 3-level swimming pool, actually 2-level. There's first one over here, second one over here. Wow. And we have nice area right here. Oh, this one is kind of looking like an infinity pool, and you have a nice bar with the beautiful view. And here's the Dead Sea. The level is super low. I was watching some documentaries, so I remember they're saying that the level is dropping lower every single year. So that's the beach. We're gonna go right over there, and we're gonna take a mud bath. And basically there's nobody here. There's this war going on in Israel, so everybody's afraid of coming here. That's why this place feels deserted. And right on the other side of this Dead Sea, which is actually the lake, it's Israel. And as you can see, there's nothing going on the other side. The war is going on somewhere else, and there's no wind, 0 wind. And that's the famous gooey black dirt that Isa is gonna be enjoying.
Hold on. I'm coming. I'm taking.
No, but first go into the water.
No,
remember?
but on musi wyschnąć, a ja nie
No. You gotta go in the water, be wet, then you apply it once you dry out. Yes. Okay, we are walking in. Let's see. Feels weird. Isa? This is crazy. So I'm just going to go like this, and then I go like this, and you do not like I'm floating, shoot, I am just floating. This is crazy. Nice, right?
Wow, that's so strange.
I'll get you on camera.
Hi, Maciej.
Hey, this is.
How strange.
Oh shit! I can't touch the bottom, but I'm not sinking.
You're being forced up.
Wow. Yeah, try to touch the button.
Have you seen like it looks
Yeah.
strange?
Stand straight up. You can't.
We're just standing on the rock, you idiot.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
This is crazy. You can see the salt moving in the water. it's official. We are at the Dead Sea. Dead Sea.
It's so dead.
We're so dead. Hopefully we're not gonna be dead. And we're gonna be nice and beautiful.
Yeah. Yes.
So bye bye, Dead Sea. As you can see, there is nobody here. Very few people. And we enjoy the last day in this nice, beautiful swimming pool, nice and warm water. Not too hot, just perfect. This is a freaking stunning view. Yeah. Wow. It is end of March 2024 and Isa just went to the lobby and she spoke with the receptionist who's told her that this hotel, actually this is a Holiday Inn resort which probably has, I don't know, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 500 rooms, has only 2 groups today, which means our group is only 10 people and the other group, I don't know, let's say this is the biggest bus that probably has 40 people. So we're talking about 50 people for this entire place. So the war has definitely taken a toll on the tourists and the ability for the hotels to fill up the rooms. So right now, if you're thinking about going to Jordan, it's perfect time because rooms are empty and prices are really low because there are no tourists. And now we're going for a dinner, and as you can see, there is really nobody here. The only 2 groups in the entire hotel. Our last breakfast, and the selection is mind-blowing again. Yes, mommy. We had mommy good food, yes! And of course, everywhere we go, we always try to feed the stray cats. And it's Friday, last day of our trip to Jordan, and I want to record the last views of this beautiful place. So those are all the hotels by the Dead Sea, and it's so salty you can float like crazy. And right in the background we have Israel, so we are about 8 kilometers from the border, and what you see right here is Israel. And from the Dead Sea Hotel we took a taxi to Amman Airport. And this is one of the lounges at the Amman Airport. Those who have access to Priority Pass, they can use this lounge during the trip. And it really does have a lot of amazing selection. And as you can see, the whole lounge was basically also virtually empty. Petra Lounge, and it's empty. It's beautiful. Now we're leaving from Amman to Doha. Now the airport is really nice and small. 3.5 hours and we'll be in Doha. Those green circles that you can see in the middle of the desert are the places where they grow food, and government came up with this idea and built thousands of them. They look kind of weird from the airplane from this point of view, but they do grow a lot of food in the desert. clear security and immigration, everything, and baggage claim. You need to go like you would normally leave the airport to the exits, and then there is a information desk, and you can see this is Discover Qatar station right here. We had a couple of hours of layover in Qatar, so the airport is designed so you can go and take a tour of the Qatar for a couple of hours during that stay.
Representing the Roman Greek style, and the arches representing the Islamic style, Islamic arches. So it can accommodate up to 5,000 seats. 5,000 people can be seated inside this amphitheater.
As the stadium can fit up to 50,000 people. Roman style Colosseum with the Arabic twist. So we are in a Doha, Qatar souk. This place I think is the oldest one from all the structures because it was built about 200 years ago, so everything else is almost like 50 years old, which is almost like brand new. So this is the old original souk, and this is the really nice mosque.
Kto tu jest taki piękny? Kto tu jest taki piękny? Taki jestem piękna kicia. Taka jestem piękna kicia. Taka jestem piękna kicia.